What's going on YouTube? Hope you're all doing well. A little bit of an interesting video today, something a little bit different, but also something I've not done enough of, is talking to you guys about my gym and showing you around my gym. I'm gonna take you around today and show you some of the new stuff that we've done, some of the stuff we've got cooking. I'm also gonna allude to some of the new shit that we've got coming in, which I know some of our members will be quite excited to hear the hints about. I'm not gonna give too much away because we're still in the process of sorting some stuff out, but it's exciting times. The gym's going really, really well. Obviously, we opened in October 2024, so we're soon to be celebrating our second birthday, which is a bit mental. But the gym continues to go from strength to strength, literally. We've got people that now train to compete out of here and have never competed before in strongman, powerlifting, in functional fitness. We've got quite a bit of that cooking on, which is awesome. We're introducing a lot of people to the sport of strongman, which is obviously a massive passion of mine. We are introducing people to powerlifting quite a bit as well, and functional fitness, so that's all happening. But then we've also got athletes competing at a really high level. We've got people that compete at Natty Worlds that train out of here. We've got people that compete at Ultimates that train out of here, as well as high level, national level powerlifting, international level powerlifting as well. We've got quite a lot of high level athletes out of here now, which is really fucking cool. And hopefully, if I can carry on doing what I'm doing, I can join them as well. Come and have a look around my gym. So dumbbells, our dumbbells go up to 70 kilos. I'm also definitely totally for buying some heavier dumbbells, some 75s, some 80s, 85s, 90s, 95s, 100s, if there are people in the gym that need them. Currently, as it stands, a lot of our really strong guys aren't doing loads of dumbbell work because they're all prepping for comps and they're very comp specific. But as and when we need them, we're more than happy to get some monster dumbbells. Nothing beats the Dorian Yates pec fly, probably older than me, and just continues to perform well. I absolutely love this piece of kit. It's rust and everything. It's the only piece of kit we've not refurbed, and I absolutely adore it. So it's always cool to revisit this. I actually don't get to train on it much myself, so other than maintaining it, I don't get to use it a lot, but it's cool that it's here and we've got our little picture up to let everyone know where it's come from and its history. So just an awesome piece of kit. I need to dab my head. Now we come into our strongman kit, which obviously I'm going to talk about loads because I'm mega passionate. Our stones now go 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100, 120, 140, 160, 180. As soon as someone wants to pick up a 200 kilo stone, maybe me, we'll get one. Someone needs a 220, we'll get one. Someone wants a 110, we'll get one. But right now, things are moving really, really nicely. Stone platforms are newish. They came in last year. That was an expensive ordeal, but totally worth it. So now our guys can train stones indoors. We're gonna be upgrading the floor around the stone area to put thicker matting in. And that's something that's due very, very soon. That's an upgrade that I'm happy to share very soon. It will also create a nice platform to press from, because this is also the area where we do a lot of our pressing and log work. Speaking of log work, we've just taken order of 2 of these brand new log pads because we're no longer using these little mirror fit ones. We've just kept that one to drop a stone onto if you need it, but we've got the log pads. It just makes it much, much safer. I need it more than anyone because apparently I'm really good at dropping logs on my foot and fucking myself over for 6 months. I mean, if you want to take a nap, you can put them both together and it makes for a great bed. We've got new covers on all of our smaller drop pads. That happened with Lincolnshire. So we've got 2 here and we've got 2 more down underneath the dumbbells, obviously for axles, and we've specifically told the members not to use them for stones. Hopefully they can stick to that. We've got loads more new bumpers as well, which look an absolute shambles because we've got new storage racking coming there, which is going to make that all look nice and neat. That's going to be a nice small improvement, but it'll be an expensive one. Everything's expensive, but it will make a nice change. So we've got that to look forward to. My cheeky grip tool, babes. I think they call it a Bruce Lee grip tool. Get it out for the boys. Now look at that. I love stuff like this. Gyms never have stuff like this. And I used to train on one of these for years. It's possibly part of the reason why my grip's so good. Awesome piece of kit. I mean, if I'm gonna grab hold of you, you ain't going nowhere. You can ask Daryl that as well. Something else that's relatively new is the dumbbells. Obviously the monster dumbbells we had before, we had a 52 and a 35 before. We've now got a 20. Obviously introducing strongman to a lot of females this year, which was a big part of Vicky's doing. She introduced a class to the gym called Iron Queens. We've now got loads of females coming down the gym and experiencing strong woman for the first time, which is so, so cool. To put it in perspective of how good that has been, last year at Lincolnshire's Most Powerful, which is the competition we hosted, we got 12 women in total on our Saturday competing. This year we had 13 just in the women's first timers category. So absolutely ridiculous. I think we had 35 women in total. And obviously we changed the name from Lincolnshire's Most Powerful to Lincolnshire's Strongest, because now Lincolnshire's Strongest, which was hosted by Royals Gym, no longer exists. We've taken that on and I'm now nursing that as my baby, and I'm making it massive. This year, 100 athletes, 700 spectators. Next year, we're gonna try and double it. Sandbags, we have loads of sandbags. So we've got the Hoosa bags over here. We've got 3 different types. What's cool, as you'll see on there, some of these bags belong to the members, but they bring them in, they let everyone else use them. And that's totally fine by me. Like, if you bring kit to the gym, as long as I've got space for it, I welcome it. But we always try and buy kit as well if we can afford it. Everything's expensive, but we'll try and continue to buy kit. So we've got loads and loads of bits and pieces for people when they're getting ready for comps, because the comp kit's very specific and it's very niche, especially in Strongman. But if we can get it, we can. If we can't, we will soon enough. You've got all your toss bags down here. They're various weights. We're gonna be getting some more toss bags. Again, they're fucking really expensive, for £100 a bag. Absolutely stupid for a tiny little bag, but there's a lot of, I suppose, stitching and workings and internal webbing and stuff for them that make them what they are. So they're probably quite difficult to make compared to a standard sandbag. Probably not, but we're gonna hang all those up soon. We've got all garage hooks to hang all of those up, so that's gonna get them off the floor, and then we're gonna make sure that all of the weights in them are standardized, and we'll have like a nice run of sandbags with all specific weights on them, so we've got that to look forward to. Then we have some of our functional fitness kit down the side here, which is all destined to go into the storage area, which will be down the end. When that turns up, you just got to order it. We're getting a mirror fit rack. Let's have all the bumper plates on the bottom, kettlebells in the middle, wall balls and so on top. Speaking of wall balls, come with me. So the girls have been doing a lot of wall balls outside, which is sick. They're using that all the time now. It's really hot, the shutters are up, so the girls are all doing their functional stuff outside. I say the girls, Aiden smashes high rocks and he's sick. So it's not just girls, obviously, but it is primarily female focused, which we love that. But every now and then it rains or it's just fucking cold. So we've had this built, which is fairly new. The old wall ball. Is that chalk? Has someone jumped and done chalk? If that's a jump to put chalk on there, I mean, it's annoying, but also really impressive because that's quite a long way up. But anyway, we've got a couple of stickers to put on there to mark out the exact high rocks heights for the wall balls, female height and the male height. We've got a couple of stickers in the office to put on there. It's one of our next jobs. We've recently had that put in. That was, again, expensive, but just sick that the girls can do that. We have our functional fitness class on a Thursday night, which Hannah runs, Hybrid Fit, which is always a fucking sick class to be in. And to be honest, I've been in the gym training when the class is going on. First thing, if I can train when the class is going on, so can you. But also the atmosphere in the gym when that class is going on, mega, 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 mega. Gun rack, that's new. We took order of that a couple of months ago, just because we're getting a real collection of specific barbells now. We're gonna continue just to buy barbells as and when. So like some of the new stuff we took on was the mirror fit smooth axles, which we'll grab some B-roll on because they're over there. We got them for Lincolnshire's, but it's also great to have because now we've got basically 3 different types of axle bars. You've got an axle bar with knurling in the middle, axle bar with knurling on the outside and not in the middle, and then a completely smooth one, which if you know what you're gonna get in comp, you can train comp specific. If you don't know what you're gonna get in comp, use the smooth one and then be happy when you've got a knurled one in comp. That's what I would suggest. And then in this area, we've got all of our grip stuff, which is always, again, ever growing. I mean, there's some head guard stuff on there as well, which is mental. I know our racing car driver, good old Reese, is he 15 or 16? I forget his age. Not very old to be driving cars at 100 miles an hour, and he's pretty fucking good at it. Make sure you check him out. We'll put his Instagram in now. Can you do that? Can't put it there, can you? Yeah, we could put it there and maybe people could click on it, or should we put it in the comments? We'll put it below. Check out Reese's profile below. And then we've got, I'm really good at this. We've got our grip stuff, pinch grip, all sorts of stuff. Dinny handles, they won't get touched for the next 10 years because I put them in Lincolnshire's Strongest this year and everyone hated it, but it also made for a fucking wicked event and it was so grueling and gnarly and just good. We've got a few surplus deadlift suits. If you're feeling like you want to get in a deadlift suit, we've got them hanging up. Some of them are mine and I definitely still use them. Some of them belong to Scarlett and Vicky. And if you ask us, I'm sure they're happy for you to try them on if you want to give one a go. There are some in my office as well, some single ply ones if you really, really want to hurt yourself, those are there. Harnesses for truck pull are on here as well. Like, we've literally got, the more you look, the more kit we've got. It's fucking awesome. There's our original yoke, which we now use for stone over yoke. So there's the crossbar for it now, which is a little bit scruffy, but then we've just taken order of 2 of these mirror fit yokes, which are well classy. These are the M3 yokes. We've got another one in storage that we don't need down in the gym floor all the time. We got 2 obviously for Lincolnshires, so we've got that. Cheeky T-bar down here, look, for duck walks and power stairs. Extra long yoke bar. People might remember that from Lincolnshire's Most Powerful last year. We had 2 people doing bag over bar, stone over bar at the same time, head to head, which was fucking sick. Farmers walks, got a set of them. The little 1.25 plates you'll see that are left on them all the time. We do that because it makes them 20 kilos. The old punch bag, and then a selection of sandbags, from saggy 100 kilo bags, because sometimes you'll get one, to standard pill shaped sandbags, sand balls or the Atlas stone balls, which are great. Various weights from 45 kilo all the way up to 140 kilo. And we'll take on more sandbags in time. They're just a pig to store. But the members do a great job of putting them away. Somewhere we've got a trolley jack, which is what we use to take them outside when we need them. But of course, we've got our 13-meter track, which by the time you've got a loading area here and a loading area at that end, you've got about 10 meters of distance to cover. It's not loads, but it's actually really handy for indoor training when it's raining. It's better than nothing. You know, a lot of gyms don't have tracks, or they do have tracks and you can't use them for farmers and yokes and stuff indoors because it damages the track. We don't mind that. The track does get damaged, we just glue it down again. It's not the end of the world. Obviously we've got our functional kit as well, our functional fitness stuff, ski erg, rowing machine, and the assault bike that's currently being used outside because the weather's like bliss. It's maybe a little bit too hot, but it's nice. I'm sweating constantly, as you can see, but it's fine, we're here. Check this. Sweating? You mean you want a cold beverage? Red Bull. Yeah, we've got Lucozades to put in there because they sell like hotcakes. Everyone loves a Lucozade. Red Bull got in contact with us and we took on one of their fridges and we've fully stocked it, and this is now for out of hours use. So we've got the QR codes on there that you just scan, and it's really easy. Scan it on your phone, pay for it on your phone, job done. Super easy. Obviously, there's a bit of an honesty policy with this, where if you wanted to, you could just take a can straight out the fridge and fuck off with it. And unless I check on the CCTV, we're never gonna know. The risk you have though, is the fact that I'm now 2.5 years deep into MMA training, so I wouldn't if I were you. Know what I mean? But in all seriousness, I will fucking kill you if you steal anything from my gym. It's 24-hour, the shutters are up, just come and enjoy it. Don't be a dick. Powerlifting area, this hasn't changed a lot. One thing we did do fairly early on, which we probably didn't record, is we took on another Rogue Ohio bar, one of the stiff bars, proper power bar. So we've got 2 of those now. So we've got 2 Ohio power bars, best of the best. We have one of the Ohio, is it an Ohio deadlift bar? I think it is. It's the Rogue deadlift bar anyway, which is the one that's used in most high-end strongman comps now, but also in powerlifting. Obviously some powerlifting comps still use the Texas bar, it's kind of similar to that. Alternatively, my old faithful, which someone's not brushed down, I'll do it whilst I'm talking because it just proves a point of how easy it is to do. Wow, wow. It's like 8 weeks worth of chalk left on this. This is my baby. A lot of people will think, what? It's just a fucking strength shot bar. Yes, it is just a strength shot bar, but it's my strength shot bar that I've had since 2017. I kept it at a gym in Sleaford, and when I was prepping for various strongman and powerlifting comps, it was just my bar, and it cost me a lot of money. I bought it on PayPal credit because I didn't have enough money. And now it lives in my gym for everyone to use, and it's still the bar to today. It's still the bar to this day that I do all of my big lifts on. Even though I've got a really posh Rogue bar, I still might use my old faithful. She is a little bit whippier than a road bar, and the knurling's a bit soft nowadays, but it's my bar, innit? Done everything on that. All of my lifts have been done on that, other than the ones in competition when I'm obviously using comp kit. Our plates, we haven't upgraded those, so they're all chipped and gnarly now, but they still weigh the same. The photos were maybe in the last vlog. They look fucking sick. All the different medals that we've earned. Do you earn a medal? You do earn a medal, yeah. All the medals that we've earned or collected at various comps, myself and the other coaches, we try and hang them up there. A couple of the members have hung their medals up there as well, which is cool. But we need more, so must keep working harder. Do you know what? I'll put my brush down. How long did that take? Just brush that down, not long. I've just spotted something we've missed. Let's double back, come with me. Why did I miss this? What a moron. What a moron. We bought a Wilton steel shield. They weigh 70 kilos empty. I've taken the front off it so the members can use it without taking the fronts on and off and potentially cross-threading it. Really expensive, but beautiful, and the same shield that you'd use at OSG or Giants Live. A lot of other comps now, like Hampshire's Strongest Man, are using these shields because they're brilliant. So they're cropping up quite a lot. Myself and a few guys are getting ready for Hampshire's this year, so we'll be using it. Just an awesome piece of kit, and we will be getting more kit from Ian in time. They're just expensive, but totally worth it. I want one of his circus dumbbells, but we just need to save some money for that. You've also got the mirror fit bumpers, the oversized bumpers, which are great for hip thrusting with, but also great for increasing deadlift heights if you've got a partial height deadlift in a comp, or if you want to use it as an accessory. Great. What do you mean you can't train outside at your gym? Bruv, look at this space, man. This car park's massive, and we have this whole area outside the front of our gym where we can train. We've got kegs down the side of the gym. We have our toss frame at the side of the gym, and we also have some cones that we put out to mark our space. It comes out as far as this though, so it's the whole car parking area in the front of the gym. The staff park out the front of the gym, and they're more than happy to move their cars to give you the space so you can do your farmer's walks, your yoke runs, your sandbag runs, or any of your functional fitness stuff. Or if you just want to grab a piece of our cardio kit, bring it outside and suck in some of that beautiful oxygen. One of the things that we have got here that's sort of landed on our feet a little bit and been quite lucky is the way that the road's positioned on our, sort of as you're facing out left-hand side. We get this awesome breeze that chops into the gym, and the gym for the most part is quite shaded. So even on scorcher of hot days today, it's actually quite nice out here. If I can train out here at 146 kilo, you can train out here as well. It's just awesome. Shutters are up, vibes are good, tunes are on, lift some weights, have a good time, sit down, eat your pre-workout meal, chill with your friends. It's just a great place to train, isn't it? What do you mean you forgot your wrist straps and that means you can't hold on to your deadlift? What are you possibly gonna do? Don't worry about it. There's like 6 pairs on there where you can grab some. Some of these have been donated by the members, some of them are mine. I just leave them on there. There's a pair of figure 8s are on there as well. And those will accumulate more over time. There's some wrist straps and wrist wraps on there. And we often have some sleeves and things kicking about as well, just in case you forget something. Likewise, if you come to the gym and you've never tried one, or you've forgot yours, we have a huge selection of belts that's ever growing in various different sizes and widths and thicknesses. And again, this is just a little touch I wanted to put in the gym where you forget your belt. Sometimes that's a fucking disaster. Like, how are you gonna pull, you know, a top set deadlift without your belt when you've been training in a belt? It's not gonna happen. You can grab something and make do. This is a hack squat. We've had this since we opened. This is a replica of the, is it a Pioneer? I can't remember. It's a replica, and I liked it because it's got a big foot plate, but I don't like it anymore. There's a couple of reasons why I don't like it. One, it's a little bit restrictive height-wise. If taller people tend to foul on the top of the action, which isn't ideal. And you can only really do 2 things on this, and that's squat and calf press, kind of. And we're not about that in here. I like the idea of trying to have pieces of equipment that are a little bit more 3-dimensional, like a little bit more versatile. So this is leaving us very soon, very, very soon. And we will be taking order of something that is a lot more versatile, something that's impressive and some may say that it has a Viking feel to it. I won't say any more. we're not going to do away with it permanently. We're going to put this bad boy in storage because it's custom made and it's heavy duty. But I also don't like this anymore. And the only reason why I don't like it is because it's custom made. I haven't got any safeties for it. I haven't got safety webs, and you can't like press a log out of the rack, and that's annoying, and that bothers me. So this is going to go, and we're going to replace this with a MirrorFit M3 rack, which will have all of the attachments plus extras, so we can do literally anything out of it. It'll also have a slightly smaller footprint. Great piece of kit, same height, slightly shallower, so it doesn't have the storage on the back, but we'll have more plates on it. I'm quite excited to get that in. I think that's going to be here in the next few weeks. We're going to take order of that pretty soon, possibly this week. Likewise with whatever that thing is going over there that I can't remember what it is, that's going to replace the hack squat. So that's going to be quite exciting because that's going to make us again more diverse. And there's so much stuff we can attach to that thanks to the guys over at MirrorFit and their genius ideas of attachments. And again, really solid, strong piece of equipment. So could talk about all of my machines that I spent hundreds and thousands on to get refurbished in the gym's colours, in the NATO green. 2 leg presses, 2 back machines, a chest press, a shoulder press, leg extension, hamstring curl, adductor, abductor, Smith machine, full cable rack. I could go over all of that with you, but I'll probably save that for another video. Plus, we've got some more stuff coming there that's also very exciting. I'll let you into one last secret as I wrap the video up, whilst we just throw in a load of extra B-roll of bits and pieces. But we are planning something quite big for next year. And then we're also planning something fucking enormous for years in the future. I'm not going to say too much because I really, really want those things to happen. But just know that if you're watching this right now, you need to click subscribe and follow my journey. We're going to be putting loads of more of this gym-esque style content up, talking about all the ins and outs of running a gym, what it actually looks like, trying to run a gym, how much it costs to put the gym together, how much it costs to run a gym. Because I know I'm not the only person out there that once upon a time sat and fantasized about owning their own gym. A lot of you guys train out of your garages, a lot of you guys train in commercial gyms and suck it up and just deal with it. And you will probably all have the similar thoughts to me of fantasizing about owning your own gym. I've done it, it's fucking hard. And I'm gonna go through all of it with you. So click that subscribe button, make sure you follow me. Until next time, peace, love and cake.